She said I didn't want to do that, and as I apologized, she started putting magic wand in her mouth.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to RICHLEV Fan. Now today, once again, we are back with the sus stories because supposedly you guys like when I search up sus Reddit stories on YouTube now, my video is the first ones that pops up. 300k views in 7 days, clap it up. I love you guys, man. I love you guys. I love the sus. I mean, I don't love them. Make sure you guys lock in, bro. We're about to see the most devious stories you've ever seen in your life. So without further ado, make sure to grab your popcorn and let's see. First one.
I can't believe what my sister did after I kept tickling her elbow. When I was 13 years old, I was a mischievous little scamp.
What?
I loved annoying people and playing pranks on them.
Wait, why is it so specific? Why you have to tickle her elbow specifically?
I thoroughly enjoyed getting my sister riled up. I loved seeing her get angry and flip out on me.
Okay, so regular sibling.
Rush. One of my favorite things to do that would get my sister so mad was tickling her elbow. One morning my sister was coming out of the shower and I decided to wait for her by the bathroom door to tickle her elbow.
Okay, buddy. Nah, no. Why you waiting by the bathroom door, bro? Nah, you're actually so weird. Stop doing that.
So finally she comes out of the bathroom, opens the door, and I start to tickle her elbow. She tries to slap my hand, but drops her towel, flashing my brother and his hot best friend who just so happened to be walking to his room. She was so—
Brother and his hot best friend? What? Why do you think he's hot? Wait, what?
To his room. She was so embarrassed and very mad at me. I'm pointing and cackling at her when all of a sudden I see her tie the towel around herself and step towards me. Then I feel a very strong and very big push. Next thing I know, I'm tumbling down my hallway roly-poly style. I stop right in front—
Hey, me personally, I wouldn't take that, bro. She puts you all the way down the stairs. That's crazy.
Front of the stairs. But right before I can get up, my sister kicks my back. I tumble down my stairs and hitting my magic wand multiple times. Eventually—
Hitting my magic wand? That's what y'all calling the date nowadays, bro? The magic wand? Oh, freak yes! Oh, I'm gonna save it.
I get to the end and my sister says I'm sorry, touching my magic wand. She—
There's no way I just heard that sentence right now, right? Hold on. Let me go back a little bit.
Times. Eventually I get to the end and my sister says I'm sorry, touching my magic wand.
Touching my— Let me calm down. Calm down, Liv. So she just pushed you, kicked you and everything, and now she's just touching your magic wand.
She said I didn't want to do that, and as I apologized, she started putting magic wand in her mouth.
I want to end this video already. I'm gonna rewind one more time.
Wand. She said I didn't want to do that, and as I apologized, she started putting magic wand in her mouth. I couldn't move at all. I just was lying down on the stairs having my magic wand on her tongue. I knew that something was wrong. She was just a minute ago mad at me and now she was sorry. I knew that something must happen, and then she started biting my magic wand and saying that—
Biting? Biting? Boy, if you don't get your freaking on,
I'm a bad boy. I screamed and went upstairs to the toilet with my purple magic wand. All while she laughs—
Purple? Why is it purple? What made it purple?
At me and tells me that's what I deserve for embarrassing her in front of our brother and his hot best friend. Follow for more.
So your punishment was to get your pee-pee bitten. I guess that is a punishment because that shit hurt.
My son nut all over my face.
Why? Why do you do that?
Son's biggest passion is soccer, and I always used to watch his
What the fuck does soccer have to do with nothing in your face?
games and take him to practice and would proudly watch him. I used to take him and his friend home 3 to 4 days a week because they were living close, and it was his best friend.
Oh, you used to take him home, all right. You used to take him all the way home.
Didn't have that much support from his parents, and I felt bad for it. It was match day and they were having an important match for finals in a local league. In the first half my son scored 2 goals, so it was 2-0.
Okay.
Second half starts and the other team scored 3 goals and overturned the match, and it was the 87th minute and it was 3-2. My son's friend scored an equalizer at 3-3, and then his friend scored 2 goals because they had 6 minutes of extra time, leading to winning the local cup, and everyone was so happy and we celebrated singing. I got out of the chair and jumped.
Nice.
At this point I was so happy and told them that I was—
See, it's so wholesome right now. It's so wholesome. It's just about a soccer match, about a mom being proud of her son and the friends and everything. So I like this. There's no way this can get sus.
taking them home so we can celebrate.
Yep.
Son's best friend asked that because they are the winners they both want a reward because they put in so much effort, and he said that because they won he wants to see my cherries.
Yeah, I think I've definitely seen this before.
Obviously I flashed him.
I've seen the cherries before. I mean, no, not that.
My son also saw it, and they started laughing and being excited. Follow for part 2.
No, I don't want a part 2, bro. I want a part 0.
My sister sat on me, and I couldn't hold it.
Couldn't hold what? Couldn't hold what?
Alright, I'll try to keep this short. I'm 18, and my sister just turned 20. We've always had a close relationship. We're pretty touchy, but not in a weird way.
Pretty touchy? What is that supposed to mean?
We hug, cuddle, and even French kiss sometimes.
French kiss?
It's just how we...
Did he just say that? Like, that's a normal thing that siblings do, bro? Isn't that like when you use your tongue or something?
We are. Nothing strange about it. For instance, I could probably smack her on the butt and she'd just laugh it off as a joke.
Yeah, you're going to jail, buddy. Both of you guys, adoption center. I don't care if you're adults. Adoption center.
One day, I got home from school around 2 p.m.
What the f is this background, bro? What?
And she just...
What is he mopping?
Laugh it off as a joke. One day, I got home from school around 2 p.m. because my last class was cancelled. 30 p.m.
Is he mopping up nut off the floor? The fuck is that?
Our parents worked 9 to 5 o'clock, so it was just the two of us at home.
5.
When she got back, she changed into those forbidden yoga pants and a tank top with no bra.
Oh, no.
I was just chilling on the couch when she suddenly jumped on me to hug me, landing perfectly in a cowgirl position. As she hugged me, I could feel her chest pressing against me and her tan thighs grinding on me. I got hard.
Get your freak ass on, boy.
Immediately, and she might have noticed. She
might
stayed on me for about 10 seconds, and that's when I felt myself lose control and release the biggest load ever.
Okay. Nigga, you released it just because she sat on you, bro? That's all it took?
She jumped off me with a surprised smile and just walked away, saying she was hungry. I'm not sure.
Oh, she was hungry, so she just sat on your... How does that make sense? I'm hungry, let me sit on my brother's lap.
Or if she did it on purpose, but it seemed normal to her given how close we are. I don't want things to get weird between us, but ever since that happened...
Nigga, it's already weird, bro. You literally got bricked right now. Like, what else is weirder than that?
I've started seeing her differently. I'm unsure if I should tell her how I feel, especially since my dad mentioned something about pre-ordering a few years ago.
Nigga. Your dad needs to go to jail immediately. His contract with the earth has been terminated. His contract with his arms and his legs has been terminated. His contract with his brain has been terminated because there's something going on in there that we do not understand. That we'll never understand. That will just go over all of our heads. Even the one in my pants.
Sat on my meat during a...
Oh. Bananas out of all food? Like, no, on some real shit, like, not even sus. Like, why would you choose that out of all food? Like, what's something you would eat for the rest of your life? Just one food. I don't know. I think it would probably have to be like, it'd probably have to be steak, bro. Like, honestly.
So naturally, everyone starts laughing. But the teacher clapped and said, "That's a great choice, Emma. Bananas are very healthy. What do you like most about them?" Really, she...
Nigga. Not potassium, you know, not the healthy benefits of eating fruit, just the way it's sliced down your... Get your freak... Yo, Dave, get your freak ass on, boy. Dave needs to be expelled immediately.
I would love to first squeeze and then eat Sophia's massive and delicious cupcakes every single day. Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you guys in school nowadays? This is what you guys do in school? This is the activities you guys participate in? Me back in my day in 1919, bro, none of this was slide. None of this.
My mom bathed me until I was 15 years old.
Nigga, what? I just know you smell like dirt cheese right now. I just know you smell like expired sour cream right now, bro. Like that. Like every time you walk, bro, a green smoke starts coming out your body, bro.
It feels weird to admit, but it's something that's been bothering me. I was always very sheltered and dependent on her. Even after my parents split, we lived together in a small house. I never learned to sleep alone until I was 11. We used...
Nigga. Bro, there's a point of being spoiled, but this is like beyond that. Like, what's a better word than spoiled, bro? Like, that's what you are.
To spoon each other, which I now realize...
Nigga. What did he just say?
Until I was 11. We used to spoon each other, which I now realize was not appropriate.
Oh.
I cried a lot as a kid, partly because I couldn't sleep and my mom would get me.
Yeah, I think your mom has a problem. It's not just your fault. It's your mom freak ass fault.
Man, all this made me very dependent. I couldn't do basic things like bathing myself. It took me starting to cut myself to finally do it on my...
Nigga, what? Bro, it's not that serious. Just take a shower. Just hop. There's a bathroom, right? You open the door, and then there's like curtains and stuff, and then you get the bar soap. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. But you know what I'm saying? You rub it with the towel. You go like this, bro. Just clean, you know, your armpits, you know, your haha. And then, yeah, you're done, bro. Like
my own. I love my mom, but I'm also angry at her for not teaching me more. It's led to a lot of discomfort and has even made me think about suicide.
Okay, buddy. Yo, it's not that serious, but this is a true fact though. Like, I know this is kind of sus or whatever, but that actually is a true fact. When your parents don't teach you how to be independent, it really affects you in your adult life because you really don't know what the hell you're doing. I guess we learned some facts from this, but still, you're banned.
Noah, I was with this guy in bed.
Where?
At this home party. Now pay up the $1,000.
Wait. First of all, this says stepsister and talking about, hey, no, I was with it. Why do I need to know you were with the guy in bed? If you're my why do I need to know that?
You're joking, right?
I'm serious.
How?
I'm pretty, and it was a costume party. So I didn't know who it was.
What? What later?
So I met the perfect guy. Yeah, we had a few drinks. He was so funny, he invited me to Anna's.
You keep saying guy. Do you even know his name? Do you know his...
bed. And his was so big.
Wait, what?
He was so funny, he invited me to Anna's bed. And his was
He invited you to someone else's bed?
so big.
Wow, okay. Something else?
He was the prettiest of all.
He was the prettiest of all.
What? Really? Nice.
So you're using Riz app to text your stepbrother? I've seen it all, bro. I've seen it.
Heart that. When was it?
Yesterday?
At 10?
Yeah? How do you know?
And then this freaky ass nigga, what did you just...
Prettiest of all.
What? Really? Nice to heart that.
Nice to heart that. Why are you so fucking interested? Get your freaking on, boy.
When was it?
Yesterday?
At 10?
Yeah? How do you know?
Never mind, I guess. Continue.
Well,
Wait. How did you know exactly the time? Adoption center.
we ended up together in Anna's bed, with protection, thankfully. Both of us kept our masks too.
Well,
I regret that I didn't take his phone number.
just listen to me. Were you dressed
Didn't take his phone number or his name, nothing. Just straight pipe down with no issues. In someone else's bed, by the way.
as policewomen costume?
Yes? How do you know?
Oh no.
Wait a
What?
second.
That was me.
It's a
Give me one good reason I shouldn't break both of my monitors and my PC right now and just completely throw away everything. Done with this shit.
say anything. When we were in bed.
Cause you had a mask?
What now, Noah? What if I have a child?
With who?
With me. I'm dead.
Sue.
What?
What about the $500? And forget about the matter.
What?
Well, maybe you want to go on a date.
Forget
A date, my nigga? That's what you get from this?
it. Hey, Noah.
Yeah, what is going... Let me see the comments. I gotta see the comments. Bro, it's just stepsister. No shit, though. No shit.
Went missing at 17, but no one knew the real reason why. At 17,
Really?
I got into a stupid fight with my aunt over how I folded the towels. She screamed that I was ungrateful, even though I'd basically raised myself after she took
I mean, that is true, bro. Like, we argue with our family for the most dumb reasons, bro. But that's just from being around them too much.
me in. I kept calm, just reminded her that I'd been cooking and cleaning alone since I was 12. That set her off. She told me if I didn't like it, I could leave, so I did, quietly. I left my phone on the counter, took the keys to my beat-up Honda, and drove. Bye. Then, I'd been working part-time for 3
So you just left without a phone and
years, had my own savings, and bought all my stuff. A few hours later, when her rage cooled, she panicked, reported me missing. My cousin overheard her crying to the cops, pretending I'd been kidnapped. 48 hours
What?
later, I was legally missing. In reality, I was 900 miles away eating gas station chips in a motel
900
parking lot. A local cop ran my place. He looked stunned when I matched the description of the missing girl. He handed me his phone. Call home. I did. My aunt answered instantly, screaming, accusing, threatening. I put her on speaker. The cop just stood there, jaw clenched. He leaned down and said quietly,
Bro.
"You don't have to go back. Just stay safe." 2 days later, my uncle tracked me down. The cop had called him direct.
You know, it's actually so crazy. I didn't know this video was actually gonna get any type of deep like this, but it's actually crazy when how abusive families are, because like they'll push the kids to the edge to really leave and stuff. When they have a problem with it, when they actually leave, and they're like crying and begging for them back just so they can get right back into the abusive cycle that they had them in the first place. Like, I don't get that.
Directly and warned that if my aunt kept controlling the narrative, I'd vanish for good. My uncle just looked at me and said, "You ready to come home?" Not hers, mine. I nodded. I went missing at 17.
Yeah, this is crazy.
The weirdest thing you've ever caught your neighbor doing. I've
Caught
lived in
neighbor?
apartment 23B for 6 months. Every single package meant for 32B gets delivered to me instead. At first, I just walked them over. Basic stuff like Amazon boxes
Bro, this steak looks so good. I love that meat.
and food deliveries.
I
Then the
love
weird
that.
packages started arriving. Glass vials with foreign labels. Burner phones still in their packaging. Strange electronic
Oh, hell
components I
no.
couldn't identify. Each time I brought them over,
Oh yeah, I'm calling the cops after that, bro. Ain't no way.
my neighbor would snatch them and slam the door. Last week, a thick manila envelope arrived. The corner
Thick
was
ma-
torn, revealing photos inside. Before I could stop myself, I peeked. They were surveillance photos
What
of local
the-
business owners, their daily routines mapped out in detailed notes. That same night, 3 of those businesses
Oh,
were robbed.
nah.
Nothing was stolen. Their entire computer systems were just wiped clean. I should have
Bro, they're just casually getting freaking murder details mailed to their house, bro. Like, you couldn't even do that to a P.O. box or something?
gone to the police. Instead, I started keeping photos of every package, logging delivery times,
Bruh.
making copies of labels. If I was right about what was happening, I needed proof. Yesterday, another envelope came. This time, my own photo was inside, with detailed
Bro, imagine that. Nah, I would literally go camp at the police center right now.
notes about my schedule. At the bottom was
What?
a handwritten message. "We know you know. Want a job? I'm writing this from my new
Oh,
office." Turns out I accidentally discovered and got recruited by a corporate whistleblowing organization. Those businesses, all
Whistleblowing?
fronts for money laundering. What was the weirdest thing
What the fuck is whistleblowing?
I busted a fat load in my sister.
All right, bro. Oh my god, here we go, bro. Why? Like, I just need to know why.
This all started when she got stuck in the washing machine. So like any normal 10-year-old would, I gave her some dummy back shots.
Dummy. I'm pretty sure I might have seen this before, but I gotta watch it again.
Some background, me and my stepsister and I have always had a friendly relationship. She's a few years old.
Bro, wait, is this guy cleaning out the PC like
shots? For some back.
Yo, you're not supposed to do that, right? That's literally gonna fuck up the motherboard.
Me and my stepsister and I have always had a friendly relationship. What? She's a few years older than me, and I can't deny that she's pretty attractive. She's got this long, wavy hair that frames her face perfectly. But most importantly, she got some humongous mommy milkers. Holy moly. I could water both them for hours. But anyways,
water both of them for hours?
I've never thought of her in that way, of course. But a few days ago, I was home alone just chilling on the couch when I heard some noise coming from the laundry room. I went to investigate and found my stepsister stuck in the washing machine. Her body was fully wedged in there. She must have been trying to reach something that had fallen.
Yeah, because everybody just randomly gets stuck in machines, right? Like, I don't know. Go try to get stuck in the washing machine, I guess. Let's see if this is actually real.
Behind the machine. Her behind was sticking out facing me. I rushed towards her, panicking that she could be hurt. I grabbed her waist and started pulling, trying to get her unstuck. I honestly think she got stuck due to her mommy milkers being so huge. As I felt her soft skin and the curve of her body beneath my hands, I started to lose control. So I told her that I'd seen this before in a movie, and the only way to get her unstuck was by the power of back shots.
Alright, bro. Well, if you don't get your freaking on, boy! You're just trying anything, aren't you? Just trying anything.
Surprisingly, she agreed, and I started taking her to Pound Town. Holy guacamole. Did she have a gorilla grip? I almost passed out. Sadly, this didn't work. So like any 10-year-old, I turned on the washing machine and went back to watching TV.
Like any 10... You were 10 years...
Kept my name change a secret for 5 years. My parents had a strange sense of humor when naming their kids. My brother got...
Now, how did people get their name changed for real? Like, isn't that like a very complicated process? Like, I wouldn't even want to go through that.
The name Everest, which he loved.
That's
strong,
government
unique,
shit.
And meaningful. Me, they named me Minnesota. They thought it was quirky and charming. But for me, it...
That's actually kind of a cool name. Is Minnesota a cool name? I don't know. Is it?
Was a nightmare. In school, I was teased mercilessly. Kids called me Minnesota or just Soda Can. My parents insisted that everyone use my full name, saying it was a badge of honor. Even teachers winced when calling roll. By the time I turned 18, I was done. I legally changed my name to Nina and didn't tell a soul. College.
Okay, you changed your name from Minnesota to Nina. Like, how is that so much better, bro?
It's a fresh start. Everyone knew me as Nina, and for the first time, I felt normal. Nina. My boyfriend Aaron even said my name sounded elegant. I didn't have the heart or courage to tell him the truth. Fast forward 5 years, Aaron proposed, and I said yes. Everything was perfect until I realized my birth name would be announced during the wedding ceremony. I had no choice.
So you didn't change it legally. You just told everybody to call you that.
But to tell my parents and Aaron the truth. When I told my parents, they were furious. They called me ungrateful, saying I destroyed a piece of our family's legacy. Aaron's reaction? He just stared at me, speechless. Finally, he said, "Why didn't you trust me with this? The wedding's next week, and my parents refused to come." Aaron says he needs time to think. What? My brother Everest, though, texted me last night. "I wish I'd changed my name too. You're braver than I'll ever be. I don't regret becoming Nina, but standing at the altar next week, I wonder, will I be standing there alone?"
Yeah, this is the dumbest story ever, bro. Like, deadass, your name was kind of cool, bro. Minnesota. I love Minnesota. I just want a soda. Oh, wait. Never mind. I get how they...
The way I sleep is too racist.
What? The way you sleep is...
The way I sleep is too racist. For context, I'm white with thick curly hair. It's a nightmare to manage. Every morning, I wake up with the worst bedhead and a ton of knots that take ages to get out. I'm so fed up. I mentioned this to my...
yeah, that's just having curly hair, bro. Like... Welcome to the club.
Best friend, who is black and has similarly thick and frizzy hair. She understood my pain and bought me a bonnet. She sleeps in one every night and said it really helped keep her hair under control. Boy, was she right. I don't know exactly why it works, but since I started wearing it, the problem has pretty much vanished. Well, turns out it created a new, much stupider problem in its place. My dad came to visit recently with his new girlfriend, who is also white. I've never met her before, but when she saw me wearing my bonnet, she went ballistic. She said that the bonnet was a piece of black culture, and me...
Oh... A piece of black, so a white person is saying that.
Wearing it was cultural appropriation of headwear. She demanded I never wear it again. Bear in mind,
this is one thing I find that's really stupid, bro. Like, there is some stuff that, I guess the problem that I have, I'm about to go on a rant. The problem that I have with people that culture appropriate is the people that will want to do things like black people or like other colored people, and then as soon as they get mad or some colored person pisses them off, then they just instantly turn racist and like, oh, I don't like you guys no more. Like, dude, how you gonna want to act like us, dress like us, do all this, and then when it comes down to it, you gonna start being racist and calling us all types of names and stuff. Like, that's what I have a problem with. But if you're just doing shit, I'm saying, for your hair, you got curly hair, you want to take care of it, whatever, then who cares? But don't be acting racist after, bro.
This is a stranger in my own home. I laughed at her and said it was just a hair thing, but I called up my best friend to prove my point, who could barely talk between her laughter. Dad's girlfriend got upset and stormed out of the apartment. Dad blamed me for breaking her heart, so I kicked him out too. He's been blowing up my phone all day.
Wait. So she stormed out the house just because you were wearing a bonnet? Yo, it's not that serious.
Saying how disappointed he is and that I owe his girlfriend an apology. Screw
what?
that. I'm not apologizing to a woman for calling me racist in my own home. I've told him there's no point in apologizing anyway, since he'll get a new girlfriend soon enough. I just hope it's one without a white savior complex. The way I sleep is
bro, like, bro, why is you freaking out so much, bro?
We're arrived,
Mom,
son.
What?
I found a babysitter for you.
4 in this week?
It's your cousin.
I don't need her. I'm 16.
Nah, why you put the little freaky smiley face right there? Why'd you have to put that?
I'm like adult.
This is her.
Holy
Oh, get me a babysitter, right?
crap. Such a gyat. Give me some of this milk. How old is she?
21.
I like older ones. Is she my babysitter for tonight?
Yeah.
OMG.
Son, it's okay.
I really needed a babysitter.
I knew that you were still a young boy.
Yeah,
What
when will
the-
she be
Yo, I'm convinced his mom is on some free shit too, bro. It's not just the son, bro.
there? I can't wait.
In 10 minutes?
OMG. For how long?
4 weeks?
Thank you so much. Mommy!
4
No
weeks?
problem, son.
Enjoy your trip.
Hey, Alex.
Hey.
What the fuck?
Are you my babysitter today?
Yeah.
I'll show you around the house. This
Yeah.
house is very pretty, just like you.
OMG.
How old are you?
22.
What the-
Wow, I'm 21.
And aren't you staying home alone?
And he just lied about his age now.
Not yet. So this night is going to be nice.
So you just lied about your age and she's gonna be okay with babysitting a 21-year-old. What is going
How
on?
old are you?
22.
Wow, I'm 21.
And aren't you
Wow.
staying home alone?
Not yet. So this night is going to be nice for us?
Of course.
I beg you. Maybe you want to try?
What?
You know,
Try
it'll be
what?
my first time. Since I didn't have any girls before you.
Why you lied me?
Bro, why you lied to me? What is going on, bro? Like, you lied at first and now you're saying you're...
I have a boyfriend.
Please, just one time. No one will find out. My monster is too big, like Drake.
My monster is too big like Drake. Adoption center.
One.
Oh my God.
The parents' bed is free. It's going to be tough. Fasten your seatbelt.
Okay, I guess.
What
Just
the
one time. Hey, honey, we had to back.
Just one time. So that's what...
What are those screams?
It's a game.
Why does she have something white on her face?
It's a cake top.
Why is it sticky?
Nice joke, haha.
All right, y'all, that's enough of the sus Reddit stories for today, man. If you guys want to keep this series going, you guys let me know in the comments and let me know other video ideas you want me to do. If there's different Reddit things I should check out or whatever, just let me know, chat. But thank you guys for the support. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.